guys, what's going on? It's MassiveJoes RAW review, and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Awesome! Raw review for the viewers at home today on the most anticipated isolate protein powder we have seen thus far. It is, of course, Core ISO in the house. Let's get straight into it, show you guys exactly what's in it, tell you exactly what it's gonna do. That nutritional information panel ain't gonna get it done. We're about to go balls deep in this here Core ISO. Luckily, got ourselves a big ass nutritional information panel for the viewers at home. Dylan, go ahead and cut up that nutritional information panel on the screen, man. Starting from the top, we're talking about serving size, 1 scoop, 28.4 grams. Got yourself about 48 of them 28.4 gram bitches in one of these 3 pound, 48 serve Core ISO bitches. In terms of what the 28.4 grams is made up of, it's an isolate protein. So you know we got to look at the macros. Starting from the top, your calories, you're talking about 105 calories per serve. It's an isolate protein. Obviously, the calories are going to be super low. In terms of the amount of fat, you got 1 gram of total fat, no saturated fat, and no trans fat, which makes it 3.5% total fat by weight. Tiny little bit of cholesterol, not even worth mentioning the cholesterol to be honest. Little bit of sodium, little bit of potassium. Carbohydrates, you've got 1 gram, no dietary fiber, no sugars. That makes it 3.5% carbohydrates by weight. And then the protein, 24 grams in the peanut butter toffee flavor, 23 grams in the chocolate decadence flavor, makes it 85% protein by weight. Moving right along, we then get into what it's actually made up of. You can see it's a really simple formula, viewers at home. You're talking about cold processed, micro-filtered, non-GMO whey protein isolate. If we're talking about the peanut butter flavor, you've then got peanut butter flour. If we're talking about the chocolate flavor, you've then got cocoa. You've then got natural flavors, some xanthan gum in there to help thicken it, and some sucralose, your artificial sweetener. And that's what's in it. In fact, I think that's probably world record time in terms of going balls deep in the nutritional information panel. And to be honest, viewers at home, that is exactly what you want when you're looking for a pure whey protein isolate. You want the smallest nutritional information panel, the smallest ingredients list you can possibly get, because that means you're getting more of what you're paying for, which is of course the whey protein isolate. And as we just saw in this nutritional information panel, this Core ISO, man, is just whey protein isolate, natural flavors, a thickener and a sweetener. And I do have to point out, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors. Which I would go so far as to say is the first time we've ever seen an isolate protein not use artificial colors or flavors, man. The first time with this here Core ISO. In terms of how it tastes, how it mixes, comes in 2 flavors. Comes in chocolate decadence, which goes straight to the bicep. Comes in my personal favorite, that peanut butter toffee flavor. Infamous MassiveJoes taste and mixability test about to go down, viewers at home. Got myself, which one should I open? What are you guys feeling? You feeling the chocolate, which goes straight to the bicep, or are you feeling the peanut butter toffee, which is gonna blow your mind? Chocolate, peanut, I'm going peanut. Brand new tub of Core ISO peanut butter toffee. Gonna rip the top off this bitch, man. Bro punch this bitch in! Team MassiveJoes style, of course. Scoop is on top. Bravo, CEO of Core Nutritionals, Doug Miller, not here to bite us. Drop the scoop straight on top of this here Core ISO. Got the infamous MassiveJoes taste and mixability test about to go down, viewers at home. Got my MassiveJoes blender bottle. I'm following the instructions to the point as well. So it says right here, the directions on the label, right here, directions. Add 1 scoop to 6 to 8 ounces of cold water and shake or stir until mixed. So I've got in here 16 ounces. So I'm going to go 2 scoops and 16 ounces. So towards the upper end of the amount of water you can mix it in. So here we go. Scoop number 1, Core ISO peanut butter toffee. Scoop number 2, Core ISO peanut butter toffee. Let me throw the lid on this, man. Few flicks of the wrist. I'm gonna show you guys how it mixes and refresh my memory on how this peanut butter toffee tastes, man. And I gotta say, I'm looking forward to this taste test. Because I already know what the peanut butter toffee tastes like. I need to refresh my memory because I had the shit this morning. All right, that's enough. So check it. Perfect. Look at that, man. That is perfect. Little bit thicker than you would expect an isolate to be. And as you guys would know, because we went through nutritional information panel, it does contain xanthan gum, which is effectively a thickness. So that explains the thickness. That being said, you could probably, in fact, I'm pretty certain it would mix in a glass with a spoon. But let's be honest, no one's drinking protein out of glasses these days, man. So I would go so far as to say blendable is required. For this here Core ISO, peanut butter toffee's about to go down. Now here's the thing with the Core ISO. Looking at that nutritional information panel, seeing that the only ingredients in it are whey protein isolate, natural flavors, a thickener and a sweetener. That's it. I have absolutely no idea how Doug Miller, CEO of Core Nutritionals, has made this protein taste this good. It's really, it makes you go looking inside the tub to see if there's something that we've missed that's not on the nutritional information panel, because it is phenomenal. It is actually, I do not know. It's like when if you've ever seen like a magician in real life. Like I remember one time when I was at the in Vegas for the Mr. Olympic contest, and I went to go see a David Copperfield show. And I swear you not, David Copperfield made a car disappear like 3 meters away from me. No idea how he did it. Similarly, Doug Miller has made this Core ISO taste just ridiculous with natural flavors, with no artificial flavors. It is just, if you didn't know that the ingredients were that simple, you would be impressed. But now also that you know that it's naturally flavored whey protein isolate, it just blows. He's a magician. Doug Miller is a magician when it comes to flavoring everything, but this Core ISO in particular, it is just, I don't think I've tried that peanut butter toffee. I honestly have not tried a whey protein isolate. Across every whey protein isolate that I have tried from all brands, every flavor, I have not tried a better whey protein isolate than that peanut butter toffee. That's pretty much that's the only way I can put it. It is just absolutely ridiculous in terms of the effects. It's a whey protein isolate, man, and it's arguably the purest whey protein isolate that we have seen. The fact that the nutritional information panel you guys have seen, we're going balls deep in it. The fact that there's no fillers, there's 0 sugar, 1 gram of carb, 1 gram of fat per serve. It's lactose free. It's gluten free. It contains no artificial colors. It contains no artificial flavors. It's completely naturally flavored. I don't think we've seen a pure whey protein isolate product on the market until this core isolate. I think in terms of pure whey protein isolate, nothing comes close. There's nothing added to it. It's whey protein. It's naturally flavored, thickened whey protein isolate. It just nothing comes close to it in terms of the actual ingredients. In terms of what you're going to experience when you take it, obviously with any protein powder, it needs to be integrated into your diet to increase your daily protein intake. But in terms of the actual effects, you don't get any gastrointestinal upset. There's no lactose, there's no gluten, there's nothing to cause any GI distress. You don't get any kind of stomach soreness. There's nothing, it's whey protein isolate. I really can't say anything else. There's nothing in there. Obviously, if you're allergic to dairy, it's going to cause you all sorts of issues. But all of the allergens that are sometimes prevalent in protein powders doesn't exist in this whey protein isolate. So no digestive upsets, digestive stomach issues, or digestive upset stomach or anything like that. It's a very pure protein. You can drink it. Oh man, I just can't get over the flavor. It is, I've almost lost my train of thought. The flavor is that good. The other thing with the flavor, just to backtrack a little bit, this is how good the flavor is. I'm doing a first for raw reviews and backtracking, is, you know, sometimes when you try proteins in particular, and the initial flavor is quite nice, but then you get that aftertaste, that real protein aftertaste that really is like, you'll be drinking it and you're like, this is some good shit. And then like maybe 3-4 seconds later, the aftertaste hits you and you're like, ugh, not so good shit. Core ISO is the opposite. The initial flavor is good. And then the aftertaste is even better than the initial flavor. It's with the peanut butter toffee, it's like the original taste is peanut butter. And then the aftertaste is toffee. With the chocolate, the initial taste is chocolate, and the aftertaste is the chocolate going straight to the biceps. Back to the effects, because I've gone off track a little bit. In terms of the effects, no gastrointestinal upset. It's a fantastic protein. Obviously, being a whey protein isolate, it's going to be very rapidly absorbed, rapidly digested, and rapidly sent into the bloodstream. So it's going to be perfect for post-workout use in particular. Obviously, pre-workout use too, if you're having your protein shake quite close to your workout and you want a fast digesting protein. But any time that you need your fast digesting whey protein isolate is when Core ISO is going to really come into its own. In terms of value for money as well, you're looking the 48 serve tub, the 3 pound 48 serve tub is going to retail in the Australian market for around the $100 mark, which puts it at $2 per serve. I challenge you to find an isolate, and let's not get it twisted, I'm talking 100% isolate, none of this amino spike bullshit, that delivers in its biggest size. This is 3 pounds. This is not 5 pounds. This is not 10 pounds. This is 3 pounds. I challenge you to find an isolate in its biggest size that gets you better value for money, better proteins per serve, and a pure nutritional information panel than this here Core ISO. Viewers at home, I'm going to round this raw review off because I am obliged, as deliverer of raw reviews, as creator of the saying thus far, to tell you guys, the viewers at home, that this here Core ISO is the best isolate protein powder we have seen thus far. It is. There's nothing else that needs to be said. You need to go and get yourself a tub of this here Core isolate if you're in the market for a phenomenal, the purest isolate we have seen thus far, that just taste and value for money that is just absolutely going to blow your mind. You have to go and get yourself some of this here Core ISO. Guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes RAW Review and everything else in our YouTube channel. And guys, that is MassiveJoes RAW Review on the all-new Core ISO in the house. And I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Stay massive.